Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Rebecca and I hope you're having a great, fantastic day. Now in today's video, I thought this would be a very helpful video, but this video is pretty much going to be roughly about my wedding. But not just about my wedding, but also the little tips and tricks which has helped to make my wedding plans a lot easier. I'm currently on the autism spectrum, so I have found these little tips and tricks very helpful. And if you're on the autism spectrum or the spectrum in general, or if you're not, then these tips and tricks might be helpful for you. Like if you're planning to get married or you're thinking about marriage, then sit back and relax and enjoy this video. And I hope this video will be helpful for you. If it is, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow on Instagram if you want to, link is in the description bar below. If you guys want to know about my wedding and the tips and tricks which I did, which helped me get through my wedding with my planning and organising, just keep watching. So I'm just going to talk about my wedding briefly. So basically, me and my husband, we got married on the 1st of September at Brighton Town Hall. It was a perfect little venue. It was just small enough and it was just perfect for our budget. I'll pop a picture of us on screen here. So this is me and my husband. My dress definitely was different. It definitely wasn't fully white, but it was definitely different at the same time. I originally wanted to go for a black dress, but for one, black dresses are so hard to find, and second of all, they are extraordinarily expensive. Oh my goodness, extraordinary. I don't know if that's even a word, but it was extremely expensive to find. But I didn't want just a pure white dress. I wanted black or something black in it. Hello guys, editing Rebecca here. It's just typical me. There was a couple of things I forgot to add in this video. I did write down notes, but I can't read my own handwriting. I forgot to mention our reception was at Domatello's, which is an Italian restaurant. They were able to do the wedding venue that we wanted, and we had a very small guest list. I think we only had at least about 35 people come to our wedding, so a few friends, a few family, a few co-workers, so it wasn't big, but it was just perfect for what we wanted and it was perfect for our budget. Okay, so the tips and tricks. The two tips I can give for you at this very beginning is, number one, what kind of wedding do you want? Do you want an expensive wedding or do you want a budget wedding? It's entirely up to you what kind of wedding you want, because in the day it's your big day, so you need to think about what kind of wedding you want. So my advice would be to definitely do some research, definitely look around like different venues, sit down and really think about where you want to get married, where you would like to go. So sit down, discuss it with your husband or wife, definitely have a serious chat about it and be like, okay, this is what we want to do, blah 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 blah. And if that doesn't work out, have a plan B. Because there's nothing wrong in having a plan B, a plan C, definitely. So please do your research where you would like to get married. Number two, saving. You have to save up, guys. Weddings are not cheap. Our wedding came to about $4,000, which is definitely not the most expensive wedding out there, I'm telling you, because there are weddings out there that can go for 10 to 20,000 pounds or more, or dollars or yen, wherever you live. So weddings are definitely not cheap, guys. They're definitely not. So keep saving. If you want to get a loan, fine, but personally, like, I personally would rather you guys just save, to be honest with you, because at least then you don't owe the bank any money, you're just saving. If you do struggle to save, then definitely get like a family member to hold on to your money, or a best friend, someone that you trust, or get a separate bank account, like pretty much like a piggy bank, a separate account where you can just put money in that pot every single month and let it save. Just let it grow, because you'll thank yourself so much for it, because that will definitely help you stretch in the long run. And like, get your husband or wife to help give you money. Christmas and birthday, ask for money on those special occasions so they can give you money towards it. Absolutely, just keep letting your savings grow. Tip number three, once you have your money and you know what kind of wedding that you want, please guys, do not, and I mean not, do your wedding short notice. Don't give yourself 6 months to do the wedding. Just don't do it. Maximum, I would say, give yourself a year in advance. We did ours a year in advance, which gave us plenty of time to reorganize things, to resort things, because things can crop up, guys. Like, we had a venue before which we were planning to go to for our wedding, but that fell through because they just couldn't do the wedding plan we wanted, which means we had to start over again and find somewhere else. So you need to give yourself flexibility and time to change anything in your wedding plan, because you need that flexibility. Otherwise things are just going to fall down on you and you're going to get that wedding stress, because anything can crop up, things can discontinue, places can change, you might have a different thought of something else, you want to add this, change that, take this out. You will give yourself time and flexibility to sort out anything that needs to be sorted. So please give yourself plenty of time to plan your wedding so you can make any last minute changes or changes that were unexpected. Give yourself time so you can do that. So number 4, when it comes to wedding organization, do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I know that sounds crazy when I say that, but it makes life so much easier. Definitely have a wedding list. You can Google them, you can watch other YouTube videos when it comes to list preparation, what you need, because obviously there's dress, suits, flowers, guests, venue, where you want to get married, transportation, the food paying, jewellery, are you wearing any specific jewellery for the wedding, dress code, which we didn't have a dress code, bridesmaid, are you having any bridesmaids? These are things you need to think about, so please do your research when it comes to the list, and when you have that list, do it one thing at a time. One thing at a time. With the list as well, make sure you write down the prices for everything, because you want to make sure that it goes with your budget. If you're not very good with maths, grab a calculator or get someone else to do the multiplications for you, because you want to make sure you don't go over your budget, because if you do, you might have to cut back a few things or do some further research on budget friendly things. But also, I did forget to mention about cake. I will put a picture of our cake on screen as well. This was our cake. We had 2 tiers on our cake. So the top tier was caramel and the bottom was a blueberry and lime flavour. That was the flavour my husband chose. It's a really nice cake, and it actually goes really well with my dress. So yeah, but that was our wedding cake. So yes, do think about your wedding cake as well. The first thing I did was where to get married. Where should we go? So we were researching, looking for things. We found Brighton Town Hall here in the UK, and it was very budget friendly. It was extremely affordable, and it also included our registrars, which is fantastic, which is something else you need on the list, by the way. Registrars, very important. With this list as well, make sure you have the most important things at the top and the sort of like the least important things at the bottom. So the most important things would be where you're actually going to get married, where your actual venue is, and also the registrar. Very important. They are the most important things in your wedding, because without your registrar, you can't get married, full stop. So you really have to make sure you've got those 3 most important things on the top of your list, and then everything else is sort of like least priority, so like the cake, dresses, etc. So they're sort of like the least priority things, so make sure you get those 3 things done first before you do everything else. So when we knew where we were getting married, we then need to find the venue. I know there are some package deals where it includes the actual wedding, food, everything all inclusive basically. You can get package deals, but I know those are quite expensive, so definitely save up for those. Ours were all individual, so apart from the registrar. So the ceremony and the registrar were included, but the venue we had to find ourselves. We didn't have a late disco because we couldn't afford to have a disco, but if that's something you want as well, then yeah, you're just gonna have to keep saving for that. So I did one thing at a time. So once we knew we were getting married, where the reception was, we then had to think, okay, what's the next thing? Well, my dress, obviously we need to find my dress. I found a very interesting, where I got my dress from was from JJS House, which is a website here in the UK. I'm not sure if they ship globally or not, but I'll link that website down below if you want to check it out, because my wedding dress, guys, cost under £400. £400! It costs under £400, and that's amazing. Amazing budget-friendly website. It's not just my kind of dress they do. They also do just traditional white dresses as well, absolutely. So definitely check that website out if you live in the UK. I highly recommend it because my dress was amazing and I loved it. So yeah, definitely check out that website. If you are doing a budget-friendly wedding, I could recommend that you could look around on Amazon, but please be a bit careful when you're looking on Amazon. Do read the reviews before you make purchases. I mean, Amazon have got a very good return policy, so definitely look on there for a few bits and pieces. Also, check out Etsy as well, because Etsy do like homemade custom make stuff, so that website will definitely be very good. So definitely check on that one as well. If you guys want any other recommendations where to get other wedding bits, please let me know in the comments below. But those are a couple of recommendations I just thought of. Get your list and do one thing at a time and tick it along. Tick it along. Because I know everyone likes to do everything all in one go, but no, do it. Just do it individually and take your time with it. So make sure you get that one thing right. Well, the one thing ticked off, of course. So when you know, right, I've got my dress, I've tried it on, I really, really like it. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. There is no harm in inquiring in the background. If you thought to yourself, oh, I kind of want to pick up the pace a little bit, you can do emails or phone calls, like inquiries in the background, or get someone to help you if you don't feel confident doing emails or calls. I don't feel confident doing phone calls. I don't do many phone calls, so emailing is definitely the best option for me, I find anyway. So if you want to do emails in the background, inquiring, be my guest. It's definitely good to have some inquiries. So then you've got the information in the background while you're doing that one thing first. So once you've done that, you can then move on to the next thing, then the next thing, then the next thing, then the next thing. So you do everything one thing at a time. And my jewellery, I bought my jewellery from Light in a Box, which was actually a very good website, actually. The jewellery I got cost literally under £15, and I really liked it, actually. I'll link Light in a Box as well down below if you want to check out some wedding jewellery. If you type in wedding jewellery, it will come up. So they do it in like necklaces and bracelets and necklaces. They do it all in a package deal, and it's really, really nice. Even tiaras as well. It doesn't look cheap as well. It's actually really, really nice. Not sponsored, but I'm just telling you where I got my jewellery from. Right, number 5. So I would say as well, don't organise the wedding all on your own. Get your husband or wife to help you, and also get like your parents to help you, or a mum and dad, or a close friend. Get someone else, or brother or sister, someone else who can help you organise this. My mum helped me with organising my wedding, and she was extremely, extremely helpful. She's very, very organised. So get someone else to help you organise your wedding. Get someone to help you with it, because doing it on your own can be extremely flustering, because I felt like I could just do it all on my own. It was easy peasy. It's not. There are so many things you have to think about. So sometimes it's good to have another set of ears. When something has gone in one ear and out the ear, someone else has heard it. So definitely important to get someone's another set of ears to listen to things, or another set of eyes to look for things. So definitely don't do it on your own. And the very last thing I could just say, guys, is have fun planning it. Don't don't make it out to be so stressful. You only make it stressful is if you do it extremely last minute. When you plan it a year in advance or 2 years, you can have so much fun with it and have so much flexibility. So when you've got that on your shoulders, just have fun with it. Actually have fun. Don't have the wedding stress, as they say, the old saying. Like, don't stress out. Have fun actually planning your wedding, like looking around for what kind of ring you want to wear, what's your cake gonna be, what's the dress you're gonna wear for suits, and how many guests you're gonna have, like where you're going to get married, and the reception afterwards, like all these little things. Like, are you going to stay in a nice hotel afterwards? And then you could think about, well, don't think about the honeymoon, that'll just be a little bit too later on then. But you know, like transportation, like just have fun with it, guys. Like honestly, there is nothing worse than stressing out on the wedding day, like stressing out like, oh my god, I gotta find this, and I've gotta find my jewelry, I've gotta find my bridesmaids, I've gotta find this. Like, once you have that flexibility, guys, you can have so much fun, I'm telling you. Because the wedding for me was not that stressful at all. I wasn't hardly stressed at all. I only got emotionally hit on the last month, which is hence to why I was off YouTube for a whole month, because I was very emotionally hit, because it was nearly due to the day and I was feeling it and I was all over the place. I was zoned out. I kept feeling very mixed moods. Like I was pretty much like having my time of the month but every day kind of situation. So I would say nearer the time, like when it comes to the wedding day, like nearer due the wedding day, think about yourself. Do what makes you feel happy. We all get the sort of bridal anxiety where you think, oh my god, have I done everything? Have I actually organised this? Have I done that? Like, what about my nails? Have I booked my appointment in? Like, I did get my actual wedding nails done actually on the day. I'll pop that on screen as well. So I actually, yeah, unfortunately these nails, I'm not going to zoom in because they're not. They're a bit chipped and that now, but I had very simple nails done on my wedding day. I think I've pretty much mentioned everything. Well, everything as far as I know. If you guys have any questions or you want any recommendations about where you can get this or what other tips you would like, please pop them in the comments below, or follow me on Instagram. You can message me on Instagram. I will do my best to get back to you. But if you have any other questions you would like to ask me, please feel free to, like I said, comment or message me on Instagram. And to finish this video off, guys, I'm just including just a couple of little mini vlogs I was able to sneak in here and there of where me and my husband were staying. We did stay at the Hilton Hotel in Brighton. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'll include a few clips of that and a few other little wedding bits. Enjoy! So this is the room tour. It's a bit dark in here. There's not much lighting. So this is the living room. I'm doing the best I can to focus it. They've given us champagne and water. We didn't even ask for it. Hang on, maybe I should turn the torch on. That's better. So yeah, they've given us that. Little cute fireplace. TV. It's so cool in here. It's really, really cool. Right, and then there's a little corner here, wardrobe here, and another one on the other side. Let me turn that torch on again. There we go. So cool. So cool. This is the bedroom. It is so pretty in here. This room is amazing. Oh my gosh. And I'll just, let me just take you now into the bathroom. So we have our own shower here. We've got a sink and we've got a bathtub. We've got everything here. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. This is very, very bougie for us. So yeah, so that's just another wardrobe there. So there's 3 wardrobes. So yeah, this is the little room tour. Look at these chandeliers. Like, are you kidding me? So pretty. I love it. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I really hope this video has really been helpful for you guys, and I hope my tips and tricks have helped. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow on Instagram if you want to. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys, take care.